Backstage heat, TNA are getting desperate, a wrestler departs WWE, a WWE star addresses Backlash, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos and follow our new Facebook page. As always, we're not going to recap the show, but just look at the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. As always, we start off with the good. As number one, the intensity. As SmackDown actually kicked off with a fantastic promo exchange between Finn Balor and Sami Zayn, and both men gave extra weight to their number one contenders match at SummerSlam. This is one of the more unpredictable matches of the entire weekend, yet fans are firmly behind Finn Balor, so hopefully WWE has a major push in store for the first ever Universal Champion. One of the best things about this segment is that it automatically bled into a confrontation between Gunther and Nick Aldis, and yet again, Aldis was tremendous in the segment. Aldis is showing the world that he could easily fit into the active roster after SummerSlam, so it'll be interesting to see what direction WWE takes his character in. Number 2, Haku. The legendary Haku is now the manager of the MFTs. This is a really fresh approach for the tag team, and it was really needed, and whilst it may not instantly get them over, it at least gives them a new lease of credibility, which at least is a step in the right direction. Number 2, the friendship is over. The chemistry between Cody Rhodes and CM Punk has been superb during the SummerSlam build, and last night they decided to have a full-on brawl. The match is now set to main event tonight, and all signs point towards the match being an absolute classic with a number of twists and turns. A twist that we're obviously going to get into in the news. And CM Punk's reign. Well, one of the best things about CM Punk's reign is that he hasn't limited his scope as champion. For the past 3 weeks, Punk has been seen in backstage segments with an array of names up and down the card, and this gives the show life, and it makes it look like any of those names could be the next to challenge him. This is definitely the work of Punk, who is no doubt pushing to work with as many names as possible during his reign as champion. But that was the good. What about the bad? As number 1, the brand split. Now is the brand split slowly coming to an end? Last night, Judgment Day were on SmackDown, despite being Raw stars, and this type of practice is now becoming the norm. If WWE wants to loosen the brand split, then this needs to be addressed to the audience, as currently it's extremely hard to keep up with why the brand split isn't being enforced in any capacity. Just get rid of it at this stage, right? But that was the good. The bad. What about the downright ugly? As Julia is squashed. Well, Julia has officially been buried in WWE. The former US champion lost to Lash Legend in just 2 minutes, making it an official squash match, and one of the shortest matches of 2026. Julia's babyface run has completely flopped, and it's now been theorized on social media that WWE just doesn't see her as an upper echelon talent, which is a massive shame. What do you guys think of the go-home show of SmackDown? Did it outdo Raw? Well, obviously it did, and we can't believe we're saying that. But now, let's move on to the news. Now, our first story looks at a major return tonight. Now, our top story today looks at a major potential return tonight at SummerSlam. Due to a recent report from Meltzer stating that Kevin Owens is returning to WWE soon, there's now been speculation that Owens could be returning as early as tonight at SummerSlam. And now Fightful Select have exclusively revealed that Owens is indeed in Minnesota, the location of SummerSlam this weekend. Fightful Select Shaw Rossap has learned that former world champion Kevin Owens is in Minneapolis ahead of this weekend's WWE SummerSlam. Kevin Owens has been sidelined for well over a year with a major neck injury. Owens has photo ops scheduled, but we're told that he made efforts to appear on screen for WWE earlier this year. Now, there is speculation today that Owens could potentially interfere in the Finn Balor vs Sami Zayn matchup, or the CM Punk vs Cody Rhodes main event. This definitely adds some much needed intrigue to SummerSlam this weekend, and we just can't wait to see Kevin Owens return on screen. He's been missed so much. Next up, this hidden detail may have spoiled SummerSlam. Now, is WWE hinting at Cody Rhodes turning heel? There's been rampant speculation that either Rhodes or CM Punk could be turning heel tonight. But on SmackDown last night, something was a major change from Rhodes' usual apparel. Did you guys notice that he was wearing a black suit, which some fans suggest is hinting at what's coming tonight? It's likely that Rhodes knows what he's doing with this fashion choice, and it's getting fans talking ahead of his main event match tonight versus Punk. As we mentioned before, this could be all too obvious, and may lead to a huge swerve, Well, Cody Rhodes is definitely turning heel tonight. But CM Punk is not turning heel. Speaking of a potential heel turn, CM Punk has outright addressed whether he wants to turn heel. Speaking on WWE Radio, the reigning WWE champion outright stated that a heel turn in 2026 wouldn't work, as he wouldn't be booed. These comments are really interesting, as Punk initially wanted to be the heel in the Rhodes feud, yet WWE ultimately went in a different direction. Now again, this could be Punk just trying to trick fans into thinking that he's not turning heel, and then the major swerve is that Punk joins the dark side. But whatever the case, we'll find out tonight at SummerSlam as who's turning. Knowing our luck, nobody's turning. Next up, fans furious with the burial of a WWE star. Julia losing in 2 minutes on SmackDown last night hasn't exactly gone down well with the fans. And as things stand, WWE's video upload of a match versus Lash Legend has obtained 10,000 plus dislikes, thus making it the most disliked WWE video in some time. The comments itself aren't too encouraging as well, as one wrote, "The disrespect to Julia." One said Julia should return to Japan, she deserves respect, and justice for Julia. Obviously, fans are not happy with how Julia's been presented on the blue brand, and something needs to change fast. Next up, the real reason for a cancelled heel turn. Nikki Bella underwent a huge heel turn last year, yet in a weird pivot, WWE reverted her back to being a babyface with no explanation. This has baffled fans for months, and now we know why WWE did this. According to Nikki, during an interview with Joey Carney, she was begging to turn heel, and then Brie Bella returned at Royal Rumble, which ultimately changed WWE's plans. Yeah, definitely. I'd been begging for just to have a heel turn, to be heel. I just know I thrive so much in that position, and it's just where I'm so natural, which was fine because we were going in such a great direction. And then the Royal Rumble came up, and they didn't know if Brie was coming back or not. And then we go out that night in Philly on Raw, and they just looked at me and go, "You have to be neutral." There have been rumors that Nikki could be turning heel once again tonight at SummerSlam. However, with the rumored heel turn in CM Punk vs Rhodes match, it may be one heel turn too many for just one show. Next up, does Sol Ruka have backstage heat? But Sol Ruka dropping the women's Intercontinental title came as a major surprise this week. Ruka appeared to be one of the WWE's brightest young stars, and her reign was cut short just as it was gaining momentum. There were some rumblings relating to Ruka having issues backstage, specifically with talent taking the Soul Snatcher. Yet according to Ruka during an interview with Busted Open Radio, the game Triple H informed her that she hasn't done anything wrong. Triple H came to me after the match and was like, "Hey, this isn't because you're doing anything wrong, but you just gotta be a babyface and keep going and see what the next thing is." Ruka would then express interest in a rematch, so it's entirely possible that she eventually gets the title back. Next up, a legend kicks off in AEW. Jacques Rougeau, who appeared with his brother Raymond for a pre-show segment at AEW's latest pay-per-view offering, caused major issues backstage. It's been reported via the Wrestling Observer newsletter that the ceremony was going to have a video, yet the video Jacques brought with him had copyrighted music and contained AI content. This part was confirmed. The reason the ceremony didn't have a video is because Jacques told AEW he'd take care of that. He gave them a video to play. Unfortunately, the video was too long, had footage that AEW didn't have rights to, music that AEW didn't have rights to, and some AI stuff in that AEW didn't want to use. There was no way it could be used, and now it's the day of the show with no time to do anything else, so there was no video. If that wasn't bad enough, it was reported that he began to throw a legitimate tantrum backstage and was told that he needed to calm down or he'd be kicked out of the building. Multiple sources say Jacques was throwing a tantrum backstage over that. He was told by one AEW official to calm down or they'd have to kick him out. Now, this is a wild story to say the very least, and it's a surprise that the story didn't leak out sooner. Next up, an iconic tag team reunited. Fans who attended last night's SmackDown got a special treat as the Lucha Brothers reunited for the first time. For the dark match of the show, Penta and Rey Fenix took on the Judgment Day, and they were successful in overcoming the villainous team. Now, it's unknown if this is going to lead to a full-time return for the duo, or this was just a one-time deal. Next up, TNA are getting desperate. TNA is now sunk to new lows. Earlier this week, they invited legendary LeBron James to a TV taping, and this naturally generated some buzz to the promotion. But there was no way that TNA would invite him to the show if they didn't realistically believe that he would attend, right? Well, according to Fightful Select, this was just a press stunt, and nobody expected him to attend in any capacity. Man, talk about desperate. I mean, did anybody really think that this was gonna happen? This is the same guy who allegedly ghosted The Undertaker once. Next up, a wrestler departs WWE. It seems that 22-year-old wrestler Veronica Haven has officially ended her time as a WWE ID prospect. Haven, who previously competed on the indie scene as Fallon Gray, joined WWE's developmental program in March of 2026, but only made 2 appearances for Evolve during a short stint with the company. Her matches included a fatal 4-way qualifier for the Evolve Women's Championship and a singles defeat against NXT talent Lila